how it has that like bit of kind of extra oomph just because of the paladin itself.
Yeah.
It gets kind of white weenie-ish in a way, but
it's good. All right. These guys, hopefully they'll be starting soon. They both seem pretty happy to be here. I feel like pretty much everyone, or almost everyone, is happy to be at a Star City Open event. Because it's just cool. Even if you do bad in an event, you can play like 2 at a giant, you can do drafts, you play Legacy tomorrow, you work on your Legacy deck. There's really not much of a drawback.
Yeah, I mean, there's Legacy challenges going on right now. A friend of mine is playing in his first ever sanctioned Legacy event right now. He's practicing for tomorrow.
And if you go like... Oh, there's sleeve issues?
Okay.
All right. Yeah, those are pretty good because if you go, I think you just gotta go like 4-0 and you get like $50 credit or something.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I mean, so not only is it good practice for Legacy tomorrow if you want to play Legacy, you can just win stuff. I don't know. I feel a lot of Magic players, the sense of actually winning something is really cool.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because even if you don't win the tournament, but you like make top 8 or it's just
you get something out of it.
Yeah, and even if you make top 32, you win $50, right?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, so it's just like it's a sense of I don't know.
Right.
It's good. I like it.
Something, right? I mean, and the other cool thing is, like like the guy's shirt says, got trades. There's tons of people around here trading, just showing up to just trade. And then.
Oh, really?
Matt Thorne traded Magic cards for an iPad, and John Medina traded his iPad away for Magic cards. And wow, just a lot of people, a lot of iPad Magic card transactions happening recently. So
personally, I'm kind of sketchy about trading.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm just gonna get ripped off, like no matter what. Because I don't know the value of the cards. So what I do, I just give them to Josh Ravitz. Yeah. And, like he like sells them or he buys them from me and stuff. And he's pretty good about it. He actually owed me $40 from a trade, from like me selling him cards. So I was like, yo man, why don't you just give me 40 tickets on Moto? And I turned that 40 tickets to like 45 tickets on Moto. So it's just like, I'm telling you, you can make money. Moto is the way to make money. The stock market's too risky. Getting a real job, forget about it. But Moto is just like free money. Who wouldn't want a free $5?
I don't know. Not many people would turn that down.
Yeah. So, all right, these guys are re-sleeving. Now, the one guy should help the other guy re-sleeve, which maybe that's what he's doing.
It looks like that might be happening.
Yeah, see, these guys are with, even though they're playing against each other, they're still with each other, and that's what we like. So, yeah, of course I'm going. Somebody tweeted I'm going infinite on Moto. Of course you go infinite on Moto. I wanted to do a draft so bad last round, but I guess I'll do a draft tonight. After I go out to eat or something. What are you going to do tonight?
I need to sleep.
You're going to sleep?
I didn't get enough sleep last night.
Really?
I woke up too excited.
Yeah.
As we were saying earlier.
You were excited.
I'm very excited for the event, and now feeling like I only slept 4 hours, which I did.
Probably my favorite part about Magic, besides like the friends you meet, and it's like the experience. Because you always walk away with good stories.
Oh yeah.
Like, can you believe this happened? Can you believe that happened?
Nick Spagnola wins during his upkeep. No cards left in his hand.
Yeah. I mean, that's something really cool. And sometimes you even forget. It's like if somebody reminds you. Like I actually forgot that I gave Jerry Thompson his nickname Jerry T.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, you didn't know, right? Yeah, small fact.
I forgot if I did know.
And that one day Jerry T's gonna be really famous. Like he'll probably have his own like talk show.
I mean, like a Jerry TV or something.
Oh yeah, and so it feels good. It does.
I wonder when G4 or something's gonna pick up Jerry TV.
They should. I was actually on G4 one time. It was me, John Fiorello, and Osip Levadavas for Pro Tour Atlanta 2005. If anybody could find that footage, I would actually give you something really good. It's 2005.
What were they there to like just covering it for a second?
Yeah,
like kind of just doing quick.
No. They followed us the whole entire day.
Oh wow.
We had microphones. They had cameras following us. It was 2005. It was on the show called Screensavers, which now is Attack of the Shark or something.
Attack of the Show.
Attack of the Show, yeah. It was called Screensavers in 2005. It was definitely pretty cool. And I had the footage and I lost it on my computer. And my computer like busted or whatever. It was like a long time ago. Yeah. So, but there's still a lot of people here. There's probably still like 400 people in the room.
Oh yeah, there's still tons of people here. I mean, it's a little emptier than it was, but
yeah.
What's your favorite deck you've seen so far today?
My favorite deck that I saw, probably the Mono Black Infect. I really liked. I liked Sean McCowan's deck, but I'd probably say Mono Black Infect. I like that thing a lot.
I like that one, and I like the Burning Vengeance, Grixis Vengeance deck that Nick Spagnuolo was playing.
Yeah. So that's good. I'm happy to be back at SCG Live. I missed you guys over the summer.
Yeah.
I had a couple of shows scheduled to do.
Yeah. Actually, weren't you supposed to do Baltimore?
Yeah, I think I was supposed to do one with you.
Yeah.
Who took my spot?
JBL.
Okay. All right, that's cool. Yeah. I was on the Truth Tour, in case you guys at home don't know or don't even know what it is. But the Truth is the #1 campaign for youth tobacco education.
Yeah.
So I got to live on a tour bus with 8 other people, and we traveled to like 60 different cities over the course of 3 months, and we went to every Warped Tour show, which is a big music festival.
I used to go to that all the time in the '90s. And
really?
Like,
yeah.
That was all into the punk rock music, and that was what it started as, I think, and then it branched out into other genres.
Yeah, it has a lot of genres, and we did the Warped Tour and we did the Tony Hawk Tour. So Tony Hawk's still skateboarding, and he's like 48 or something.
I know, seriously. I remember him from the '80s. Like, Tony Hawk was the cool, skateboarder guy, and now he's still the cool skateboarder guy.
Yeah, so we got to go to all the shows. We had a big orange truck. We had a DJ inside the truck.
Wow.
We had a dance floor. We had microphones. We gave away skateboards, skate decks, T-shirts. Gave away a bunch of stuff, and we got to play games. It was really cool.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it would be a lot of fun. A very cool experience.
Yeah, definitely.
Something you don't really get. Not many people get to do something like that.
Yeah, it was. I felt every day like it made a difference, and a lot of the people were pretty cool that I got to work with. One of the girls was actually on the Real World.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that was cool.
Which Real World season?
DC. It was DC season 23, which was like two seasons ago.
Yeah.
So
I remember I used to watch that show a lot, but every year, like a little less and less and less. I probably watched the first 5 seasons a lot more than anything recent.
Yeah, it kind of died down, but we definitely all found a rhythm, and some of the kids we met were just so cool that we would actually like pretty much rig the games. Like, I never knew this. Did you know that Hot Potato is rigged? It's actually rigged, Hot Potato, because the DJ just stops the music.
Yeah, I mean, he can stop it whenever it can be rigged. He can definitely just stop it when he wants.
So yeah, when I was a DJ, if there was like some really, really cool kid, I would like want him to win. And if there was really some like whack kid, I would just like stop the music on him and be like, sorry, dude. This is insane.
It's kind of like musical chairs too, right? I mean, isn't that the same kind of game? Like, when everybody sits down real quick. It's like when there's somebody who's not near a chair, you hurry up and stop the music, and one person gets left out. It's similar.
Yeah, I guess similar. Yeah.
I mean, probably not as easy to rig.
Yeah, definitely not as easy to rig.
Some people, they just get scrappy and they fight for the chair.
We got to make sure Alex Bertuccini doesn't run out of here, because he said that he would.
That's right. He owes us cards.
Well, it's not us. I want to do more giveaway.
Right on.
All these people are watching, and they could win something at home. Imagine that. Imagine you're just sitting home on a Saturday night. The girl of your dream calls you up, like, yeah, you want to go out? And you're just like, I might win this raffle. And then you actually do win the raffle. Like, that's such a good story, If you lose the raffle, you're like, man, I should have just went out with the girl. But if you win, forget about it. So, these guys are shuffling a lot. They're de-sleeving, re-sleeving.
A lot of action on the table.
A lot of
actual Magic the Gathering happening.
Yeah, they're actually not playing any games, but a lot of other stuff's going on.
At least not Magic the Gathering games.
Yeah, this is good. This is perfect. So what do you think about the Moto PTQ? Both times was like capped out, 768.
That's so nuts.
Yeah. The first time I actually got booted out of the PTQ, I was like in. They're like, you're registered, and I was like, yeah. And then they kicked me and like 100 other people out of the tournament. It was bad.
Man.
Yeah.
That seems so bad. Like, I don't know. Make 2 PTQs. Like, split it up if there's that much demand.
Yeah. All right. After all this, they come up with these sleeves.
Apparently. What do we got? Are they tribal sleeves?
I think they are. Yeah.
Is it the vampire ones and the elf ones?
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
Justin Treadway, who also designed this shirt, the Thraxamundar shirt
cool.
that I'm wearing today.
It's more exciting than just like a black sleeve or a green sleeve, like a monocolor sleeve.
He also drew those cool pictures of us for SCG Live.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's awesome.
Same guy.
Yeah, that's awesome. What's his name?
Justin Treadway.
Justin. Shout out to Justin.
Yeah. Justin's awesome. Met him in Philly after talking to him plenty on Twitter. But Birds of Paradise for Bernie and
a Flare Husk.
Yeah, Flare Husk for Andrew.
All right.
We're starting to shut down the side events.
Uh-oh, they're shutting down side events. So if you're at home and you're thinking about coming, come now.
Yeah,
So you can make the side
now
event.
or come tomorrow.
All right, so Bernie is tapping out for, there it is. All right, 2-2 right now, hexproof. Draws the more forest he hasn't played.
Excuse me, we only need 3 more players.
All right, Nexus is getting in for 1.
And we only need 2 more players.
I like how Andrew like instantly made up his mind. He's like, yep, 1 damage. Yeah, 1 poison counter.
We'll be closing side events once we get these events filled.
All right, so Bernie is probably gonna play a forest and then swing in. That's my guess.
That would be a good plan. Looks like it. And we go with
He's got a big Garrick in his hand,
at
but big.
least half right here. There's the forest.
Oh, he's got a Green Sun Zenith. So
Yeah, he does.
yeah, I can see him just casting Green Sun Zenith right now.
For another Elder.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
get in with the first one?
and then next turn he could play Garrett because he'll have access to 5 mana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, oh, he doesn't go with that. He goes with Beast Within on the
Within?
white mana.
Why is he? All right, I guess. I feel people love to beast within people's lands.
Well, did Andrew miss his land drop, or is he on the draw?
No, he did not. He did not miss a land drop.
I didn't think so either.
Andrew went turn 1 Flare Husk, turn 2 attack for 1. This is his turn 3.
That's what I thought. Okay, so there's a white mana. I was saying earlier, like if I see somebody miss a land drop and I have Beast Within, then I do it. Like then it seems reasonable to me.
Like, what is he trying to stop him? Like, what 3 mana card really? You know what I'm saying?
Right. But in this case, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking like somebody stumbles on their mana, like you see them stumble and you can quickly set them back even further. Now they can't even, they have to dig back to get back to where they even were.
Is Kemba just not good anymore? Like he's not playing Kemba.
Yeah, Kemba seems like it would be good. But anyway, he plays another Flare Husk after laying a Plains there. Passes his turn.
All right, here comes Garrick.
And Bernie makes a Garrick Primal Hunter.
Yeah.
Is he drawing cards? No.
No. He puts a beast into play,
okay.
yeah. And then he should pass. He should not attack, obviously. I mean, the hexproof guy is only a 3/3.
Yeah.
So yeah, just pass the turn. All right. I mean,
Andrew,
it looks good for Bernie. The reason why he did the Beast Within on his turn and not on Andrew's upkeep, because I guess he didn't want him to float the white to activate the Nexus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just because it happened in the previous round and Jerry made a comment and stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Attention,
All right, so
$10 draft number 13.
Andrew in the red zone.
Number 13.
They trade beasts, and the Dungrove Elder takes out the Germ.
All right, here comes Mirren Crusader.
Mirren Crusader for Andrew, and pass back. So
The Flare Husk is probably on tap, but
yeah, it's just equipment.
all right. So he's got Green Sun Zenith, double Green Sun Zenith, and another Garrett. So I would just make a token.
No, he's gonna draw some cards.
Okay.
Wants to hit some more forests, I guess. There he goes.
Yeah.
Hits
All
up
right.
forest.
That's reasonable.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Now he's got access to 6 mana.
I was thinking maybe he just makes another token and uses the Green Sun Zenith instead. But I mean, this plays awesome too.
Yeah, drawing cards is
Drawing cards is always good.
It's pretty good. Yeah. So there he goes, 6 mana for Primeval Titan. Primeval Titan now can potentially beef up that Dungrove Elder even more if he wants, or he can go with
this is
Wolf Run if he wants, which it looks like he may be doing.
I don't see how Andrew could actually like find a way back into this game. You know what I'm saying?
It's really looking good for Bernie right now.
I mean,
He's doing everything he wants to do, like everything his deck wants to do, hitting the turn 2 Dungrove Elder, and then being able to play Garrick. Garrick's hanging out.
Yeah.
Drawn him some cards, made him a beast.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. All right, I mean, the Mirror Crusader helps a little bit, but I don't, realistically, it's just...
Flare Husk equips to the Mirren Crusader.
I think, well, the whole thing, I guess it doesn't matter because Bernie has another Garrick in his hand. But I mean, Andrew doesn't know that, so Andrew has to kill the Garrick right now.
Right.
Yeah, which actually works out better for Bernie. Because he gets to play a new Garrick if he wants.
Yeah.
Make a token, make it the 4, next turn draw 6 cards. I mean, if the game's not over by then, because there's a good chance it just would be, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, Primeval Titan on board makes it pretty rough
Yeah,
already.
I mean, Primeval Titan, he's got Nexus in play, 2 Nexus, you know what I'm saying? So...
How many forests is that now? Is it 5 or 6.
He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think he has 8 lands in play, it looks like.
Yeah, so he's got access to 9 mana with that birds, but as far as actual forests for the Dungrove,
I think the forest is a I think the thing's a 5/5.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he could Green Sun Zenith up another Titan now if he wanted to, and just next turn it'll just be lethal with the Wolf Run.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what he's gonna do.
Exactly that. Well, he just tapped 6. Is that?
No, 1, 2. Oh, really?
Yeah. So maybe is he getting a acidic slime? I'm trying to think what 5 drops would he get.
Yeah, he's getting acidic slime.
Okay.
Is that play better? I don't know. Either way, it's one. I guess it's. I don't know. I guess it's lethal either way. Right?
Yeah, he's got just any. He's got several routes to. Yeah, like.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's lethal either way, but I don't know why he didn't swing it with the Nexus. Shouldn't he have swung it with Nexus?
I don't see why he. It's one of those situations where he doesn't need to, but there's no reason why not to that I can see. Like, oh, he's got 3 mana. Maybe he has a Beast Within. I forgot about the birds. Maybe he has a Beast Within for something.
I know he has a Garrick, a Rampant Growth, and a Green Sun Zenith. That's his hand. I'm pretty sure.
Like, that's his turn. Maybe he bluffs the Beast Within.
Maybe it is a Beast Within. I don't know. But I mean, anyway, the game looks really, really good for Bernie. Of course. What's Andrew's big play? He's gonna play a Batter Skull here. It looks like.
It looks like a Batter Skull.
I mean, it doesn't do anything. I mean, it would have done something if he could just automatically equip it to the Mirror Crusader.
Yeah.
And like swing in for 12 for a 24-point life swing essentially. But
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's a lot.
He's got a lot of lands. Most of them being forests. That Dungrove Elder is huge.
That's game right now, right? He just Wolf Runs. The guy's tapped out.
Yeah, he's tapped out. He can just Wolf Run for.
He can Wolf Run anything he wants. Right? Yeah, he can Wolf Run the Primeval Titan and kill him on damage.
Or he can Wolf Run the Nexus, I think, right?
Yeah, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 6, 7. Nah, he just does damage.
Maybe not. Yeah, exactly. You get him close, but not dead.
Yeah. So, I don't know what's taking Bernie so long. Maybe he's just weighing his option.
Yeah.
You know, which is fair. I like when there's 0. No, he didn't. He's just asking for how many cards in his hand.
Oh, okay.
I like when there's like 0 mana costing cards in the format, so people are always like scared. I mean, there are some,
right?
Because of the Phyrexia ones.
Right. He could gut shot his Inkmoth Nexus if he wanted.
Yeah, exactly. Gut shot. There's like deal 1 damage to an attacking creature for like 1
Marrow
life.
Shards. Yeah, I really like that card right now.
Right, so he goes
reasonable against the Inkmoth Nexuses as well.
Yeah, he goes with Garrick instead.
And kills Garrick immediately, drawing 6 cards.
No, he draws more than 6. He draws 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh
no,
my God.
8, 7. Yeah, 8. That's a foil one. Couldn't he have just killed him though? That is a Wolf Run in play between the 2 Nexuses, right?
Yes.
And he does have a red mana because of Bird of Paradise.
Yes.
So he could have made his Primeval Titan 14.
Monstrous, yeah.
So he makes it 14.
Well, he swings with Titan here. Just Titan.
Yeah, I don't understand. I'm pretty sure Bernie could have just won that turn.
I think he could have as well. I think he either didn't realize that he's able to activate, but he has to realize he's not even searching for the mountain with the Primeval Titan.
Yeah, he has 1 mountain in his deck.
Yeah, he doesn't do anything as far as activating the Nexus. I mean, the Wolf Run. So the Andrew blocks with the Germ and the Mirror Crusader, killing off.
Now he plays another Titan.
And Bernie plays a second Titan.
Alright.
More forests. He has no intention of getting mountain.
Yeah, somebody tweets in, does Primeval Title trample through Pro Green? Yeah, it tramples through.
Because the damage is prevented that it would do to the Crusader, but
so
the rest of it...
He would just assign 2 damage to the Mirror Crusader, and the rest would just trample through.
But in this case, the Germ absorbed the other 4.
Yeah.
So Andrew actually gained life on that little transaction there. Bernie ends the turn tapped out with the same board position that he had.
Yeah.
with just more lands.
Huh.
Did get rid of the germ, but so now this is a little bit scary because the Batterskull is now on the Mirren Crusader, so that's going to be 12.
Yeah, but unless I'm mistaken, I
Just
do.
can Ink Moth kill him.
Yeah,
right?
I do believe you can Ink Moth kill him.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah, I mean sometimes it is tough to see on camera here, so maybe we do miss sometimes, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I just saw Dan Jordan for the first time today. That's just a side note.
Yeah, I see him too.
Has no relevance to you guys at home probably, but all right, Nexus, and just tap all your mana.
So 1, 2. So there's for to activate the Wolf Run. There. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think. Yeah. Pump 14 in fact. How's
All right,
that?
so Bernie takes game 1.
Yep.
I think he could have won at least one turn earlier.
I think he could.
Yeah,
Too.
and that's good news for Bernie, and good news for us. Dan Jordan got a new haircut. Dan Jordan, can everybody see your haircut for a second? All right, Dan Jordan, just go right here for 1 second, and we're going to try to switch the camera. All right, everybody at home. Look, Dan Jordan got a new haircut.
Oh,
that's it. That's
Okay,
it.
too much.
This is rated PG-13. PG-13, Dan, come on. What's going on, man? This guy's crazy. All right.
There's those tribal sleeves.
Dan, what's your record? X2. Dan Jordan is X2. He says it like he's sad, but in reality, he's never been X2 at a tournament before in his life.
Where we boarded all 15 cyber cards and boarded out 15 cards at random.
Who'd you play against?
Just some kid that wanted to do it, and it was fun.
Yeah, I used to do it all the time. It's fun. Yeah, it's good.
Wow,
Boarded
that's
out 6
awesome.
lands.
Oh, yeah? Nice. But, I mean, Dan won, so. All right, so.
I don't know if the people couldn't hear. He said he just played played a game against somebody where they boarded in all 15 cards of their sideboard and boarded out 15 cards at random.
Yeah.
It seems kind of fun.
Please report on the admin stage.
Did that guy take one of his Nexuses?
Well,
I don't think
if
so.
somebody accidentally grabbed a card from the other one's deck, it'll be pretty obvious as soon as they try to shuffle because
Yeah.
the sleeves are totally different.
Yeah, and plus most people pile shuffle.
Exactly.
I remember the first time I played versus Kai.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was the first time I played versus Kai. It was in the top 4 of Pro Tour in 2002. And he, I was like talking trash to him, joking around. And Kai needles me back and he's like, you only have 59 cards in your deck? But I didn't know he was like needling me. He was just like, piled my deck. Oh, he actually said 39 because it was limited. He's like, 39? And I was like, oh man. And he's like, just kidding. So that's how you get somebody.
You start looking around, you're like, wait a minute, what did I drop?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's check out the sideboard.
Sideboarding is always cool. People at home love to hear about sideboard plans.
Now, Bernie has some sort of Feast and Famine, which I don't think he brings in here, but he's got Rolling Temblor, which you mentioned earlier as the other Slagstorm, the alternative to Slagstorm.
Yeah, it's 3 mana. Deal 2 damage to each creature without flying, and then for 6 mana you can flash it back.
Right.
So it's good against the token decks.
It seems good against tokens. It seems like it may be reasonable against Andrew's deck, although
It is good versus Andrew's deck.
I mean, yeah,
It
seems very good.
Yeah, it kills the Piercing Paladin.
Flare Husk.
It kills the Mirror Crusader. It kills whatever, Flare Husk, Mortar Pod, whatever tokens he wants to kill. He kills those too.
Isn't Mirror Crusaders red though, or pro red, right? Oh, no,
Mirror Crusader is pro black, pro green.
Pro black green.
Yeah.
That's right. Sorry,
So
I keep getting it's the black one is pro red.
Yes, and then
it's
there's
mixed
also
up.
Paladin and Vic.
Which that's what I keep
pro
thinking
black
of
and
it.
pro red. Yes.
Yeah.
So
I keep thinking of Mirror Crusader as Paladin and Vec. It's just one of those, shortcuts where you're like, oh, it's just kind of like Paladin and Vec with double strike.
yeah,
Wait,
you just have to remember that none of the Paladins or none of the Vex are pro blue.
Yeah, and it's the same with these guys.
Yeah. So
Rolling Temblor seems really good. He's got 2 of those. He's got Ancient Grudge. Definitely seems like he'd bring those in. An additional Nexus if he wants. 2 Naturalized probably brings those in.
I just got a text from my friend Bridie
Yeah.
who said that he turned us off to watch Breaking Bad. Can you believe it?
I'm kind of heartbroken.
Yeah. I mean, supposedly that show's good. I never saw it before. But look at these guys. Both these guys are, look, this guy lost and he's so happy and he's laughing. That's what I like to see,
It's Magic the Gathering.
It is. Magic the Gathering, I think, is definitely the best game ever invented. It really is. You make friends. Maybe you win money. Maybe you do good. Maybe you do bad. But it doesn't matter. You still hang out, and it's cool, you know.
Yeah.
And you definitely learn a lot of skills. Like I started writing like 6 different articles. I didn't finish any of them, but I learned a bunch of different skills when I was on the Truth Tour, and I learned them through Magic. So I brought it to the, you know.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like I've learned so much through Magic, just that just kind of applies to life.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? It's very
All right,
awesome.
so we got these people sideboard plans.
At least we got Bernie's.
Let's see what's going on with Bernie.
He takes out some Beasts Within, 2 Beasts Within, 3 Solemn Simulacrum, a Viridian Emissary, a Forest, and a Garrick. Brings in the Rolling Temblor, 2 Naturalize, Ink Moth, Batterskull, Active Aggression, and Ancient Grudge.
Yeah, Bernie matchups just gets a lot better after board.
Yeah, it actually is like he won game 1 pretty handily, and game 2.
Why do you think?
Why
do you think he's bringing out a Viridian Emissary though? That's like
maybe
really.
just to make room.
I mean, it's just really good against because we said
Beatdown,
that. Yeah, we said it before. Against beatdown, that's what you want. You want to trade with a guy, even if you're trading with like a Flare Husk or whatever. You know.
Right. It's like you trade plus you get a land.
Exactly. Yeah, because you're ramping and you're stopping damage.
So Andrew cuts the 4 Mentor of the Meek, an Inquisitor Flail, Silbok Lifestaff, and brings in 3 O-Ring, an additional Batterskull, another Mirren Crusader, and a Phyrexian Metamorph.
Yeah, okay. Seems reasonable. I mean, Andrew's on the play of this game, so it definitely helps out, but I don't know. I probably like Bernie's chances a bit better, even though, you know, I know he won game 1, but just in general, I feel like it's probably favored.
That Wolf Run deck is no joke, and it's funny we've actually not seen the classic Sondag version today, have we? We've seen Dungrove versions, and we saw the Artifact version, which had the Mirror Battle Spheres and things like that. So that's kind of interesting. I can't remember the match that you and Jerry commented on. Was that more of a classic version? Actually, the list is probably sitting around here.
The second match, it was
it was Joe.
It was Wolf Run versus the more mono green version.
Okay, but this actually looks at least a little closer to the Sondag version. It doesn't have. He's playing the Slag Storm. So actually that Joshua Adams, he's playing more of a classic kind of. Well, I say classic. It's only 2 weeks old, but more like the Sondag version. So that's the first one of those weeks.
So I think Bernie might have a 1-lander, but I think he's going to keep because A, he's on the draw, and B, he's got a Llanowar Elf and a Rampant Growth, I do believe. So yeah, he keeps. That's like a dream hand.
Turn 1 Flare Husk for Andrew.
Yeah.
Turn 1 Llanowar Elf for Bernie.
And it looks like Bernie actually drew the rolling
Thunder.
Yeah. 2 damage to everything.
Flare Husk gets in for 1.
Yep. And
Andrew plays.
Triple Flare Husk.
Yeah, he's got 2 more Flare Husks.
Yeah.
So triple Flare Husk for Andrew.
All right.
And Bernie now.
I think he draws. I think he did draw a Forest off the top. Yep.
Plays a Forest. Has access to 3 mana here. Can
I think
play a Dungrove Elder if he has one.
Yeah, I think he should go Llanowar Elf for Rampant Growth. I think that plays better.
Seems
Yeah.
fair, just ramp a little bit more. So
yeah.
Rampant Growth. There's half of your prediction coming true right now.
Yeah. So.
And he gets a Mountain.
Yep,
which
definitely.
Is, no surprise.
And I think he's
Rolling
going to.
Temblor only costs 1 red and 2 colorless.
Yeah.
So he can cast that.
And then he can drop Llanowar Elf
as early as next turn. And yeah, there's Llanowar Elf. Although, if that's his plan, he may not be playing extra Llanowar Elves.
Yeah, that's not his plan. His plan is probably just to drop Garrick next turn.
Yeah, seems good. But he's at least got access to the red mana for when he needs to play the Temblor.
Yep. All right, so Andrew plays his 3rd Plains.
Is that Metamorph? I'm having trouble. Look, it's definitely a Phyrexian mana symbol on it. I'm pretty sure that is. It's a foil.
All right, Bernie untaps, draws another land, so he's got access to 6 mana now. And yeah, Garrick's gonna come down. Garrick, make it 3/3. It's probably the best play here.
Oh, it's Volt Scourge. Okay. I was gonna say I didn't think it looked like Metamorph, but I didn't quite figure it out. Yeah, I guess I should have just checked that out. So it's Volt Scourge.
Yeah, it's one of the promos. Was that a pre-release or? F&M, I mean?
Some sort of, yeah, I don't think it's, I thought it was,
F&M,
was
yeah.
it F&M? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was some kind of game day thing, but.
All right, so the team is going to beat in and try to take out the Garrick. What's your block here? What do you think?
All three coming at the Garrick.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, take one out, let the Garrick go down to 1.
Yeah. Garrick being at 1 is fine. Because it could just make another beast.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
He has no problem. Just
All right, so Andrew also plays a Spellskite. Yeah, this game looks good for Bernie. I mean, when you ever have a Planeswalker going, it's just...
it always seems like it's good, right?
Yeah, really.
So, Bernie plays another Forest, has access to 7 mana here.
Yeah, I think he goes make a token, play the Hexproof guy.
Dungrove Elder,
Yeah.
Oh, it's Gateway. It was a Gateway promo.
Oh, Gateway.
That's right. I didn't think it was F&M, but I wasn't
What's
sure
a Gateway?
what it was. It's like they give promos to different tournament organizers.
Oh, okay.
It kind of just, they almost seem like random things from what I understand. I'm not a TO, but I know
Sure.
like, I think it's just trying to, like, incentives for to get players, new players to play, or just not even just new players, but get players playing at the stores. Like,
Cool.
they're not particularly rare.
Yeah.
They're actually fairly common, I think.
All right, so Garrick makes another token.
Your picks for round 4 are now being posted. 220 your picks for round 4 are being posted.
Here comes Dungrove Elder.
Yep.
Yep, as you suggested. So we've got 4/4 Dungrove Elder, 2 Beasts, 2 Llanowar Elves on Bernie's side. Only the only one of those that's tapped is 1 Beast.
Would it have been bad right there to just kind of like clear the board some?
I mean, I think he would have. I think he's in a situation right now where he doesn't need to clear the board.
Yeah,
There's
okay.
nothing
Yeah, I mean, there's no Piercing
particularly
Paladin or anything.
threatening,
Yeah.
So the Vault Scourge picks up a Flare Husk.
Yeah.
Swings in.
What is this?
Bernie's gonna have a Beast within, I think, for it.
No, it's a Naturalize.
Naturalize.
Yeah.
Move to the Spellskite. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Kill the Spellskite. That's fine. And that is one card that doesn't get hit with the Temblor, which is another reason why
Yeah.
Bernie probably doesn't want to wipe the board.
All right, there's a Mortipod. Yeah, I mean, this game's looking bad for Andrew.
So Mortar Pod. So we've got Flare Husk, Mortar Pod, all equipped to Germs. And then
Did
a
you draw
Vault
the
Scourge
Forest
holding
this turn?
holding a Flare Husk. Looks like,
That might be a Forest.
I think it's Forest, or it looked kind of like Green Sun Zenith for a second, but I don't know.
If it is, that's just too good. He just would have slammed it if it was Grease Zenith.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
Yeah,
It's just Forest.
because he just would have got a Primeval Titan. Yeah, I think doing the 2 damage to everything is like decent now. Just tap the Elf, and Mountain. No, tap the Elves.
Oh yeah, tap the Elves.
It doesn't matter that much,
Yeah, but then you're gonna lose that mana.
yeah.
You know. Yeah, I mean, it probably doesn't matter, but I mean that's something where
Sure. And then he gets to attack for 7 damage, right?
the Mortar Pod sack to
8
kill
damage.
a Beast, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
And
So
then
he gets to beat him for 8.
Yeah. So now Andrew.
I mean, this is a race that Andrew's not winning. So, I mean, it's good for Bernie, but
Yeah, the Volt Scourge is a 1/1 lifelink, so it's a 2/2 with that Flare Husk.
yeah. So it looks like Andrew drew another Mortar Pod. I mean, he could put 2 Flare Husks.
Yeah, so he can make the.
He can essentially make it to a 4/4.
lifelink.
Yeah.
Which would put him up to 12 if he attacked, and then down to 4 if he, on the swing back.
I think
down
what
to
he's gonna
3
do,
on the swing back.
if he did draw a Mortipod, which I thought he might have drawn, he's gonna play Mortipod, equipped 1. Like equipped 1, attack for 3, play Mortipod, chump to 5/5, shoot him. That is a Mortipod. All right.
It's like maybe he's going with your plan.
Yeah. So he needs to swing in for 3 right there. Because he doesn't want to trade with the Beast as like a 3 when he can make it to a 4.
Yeah.
So Andrew doesn't attack. I don't really like that play.
Yeah, he's holding back guys just to save his life total. He's a little concerned, I guess.
I mean, you're not going to win just by chumping and stuff, you know?
He's definitely on his back foot here. It's not...
All right,
It's not like
Bernie
he can-
drew a spell, I think. Oh,
It's
wow,
a Primeval
yeah.
Titan. Make
So-
things even more difficult for Andrew.
Yeah. So right now, I would get a Wolf Run and a Nexus. Like you definitely get a Wolf Run.
And looks like Nexus is thinking.
Yeah. I mean,
Nexus and...
the Wolf Run just kills him next turn.
Right.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, he shouldn't even got a Nexus. He should have got another Forest.
Just to have the wolf, I mean the Dungrove Elder.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So you could always trample that if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But, I mean, so be
I
it.
can see the Nexus being reasonable.
Like
as well,
yeah,
but-
playing it more safe, just get Nexus out there and stuff. So, and plus I didn't do the exact math, like if the Forest would help that much.
Right. Andrew is at 8, can gain up to 4 life here.
So he's tapping
5,
3
4
mana.
life. Phyrexian Metamorph, probably copying Primeval Titan.
Yeah. So copies Titan. So now Andrew gets to 2-drop some lands, but it's not going to be enough.
Yeah, I don't know that it's gonna matter too much. He gets a Nexus of his
3,
own.
6, 9. So he's got 9 defense, and the other guy has 12. Yeah, it's game on board.
Bernie may be explaining that right now.
Yeah. I mean, he could only gain 3 life. So it's like he could only be up to 17 life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How big is that?
He's just explaining. So I don't know, because the Titan's just gonna go fetch a forest to make the hexproof guy over. It's gonna be
Yeah.
total over 17.
Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
be. The Dungrove Elder's 5/5 right now, I think.
It's either 5/5 or 6/6.
6, yeah.
But
Hard to
I mean, it
tell.
doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got the Wolf Run, and
Yeah, it's way over 17
Yeah.
if he activates the Wolf Run.
but I mean, you know,
If that's a 6/6, that's
yeah,
15
it's enough.
right
Yeah.
there. Plus however much he wants to pump into a Wolf Run.
Yeah. So I think Andrew just realizes he lost and just maybe sitting there. I saw a little hand, like some hand motions. So he's attacking. Attacking is actually worse.
Yeah, because now he can't even block. He
Yeah.
can't even absorb any of that.
Yeah.
Like,
He
chump
could-
block a little
Yeah,
bit.
exactly. Because if you leave it on defense, you're. I mean, it actually doesn't matter at all. So
Yeah, I don't really think it matters.
play your fires. Yeah. All right. So it looks like Bernie. So if they were X and 1, Bernie pretty much is. Yeah. All right. There's a handshake. Awesome. So Bernie takes it down.
Quick win there. 2-0, round 8.
Yeah. So Bernie's 1 win away from top 8 pretty much.
I think so. Yeah.
Maybe like a win and a draw.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. That's good.
I think that should be able to get him in. If he's X and O right
No,
now.
he was X and 1.
Well, I thought they were both X and O. Isn't that what we said? Or the X and 1.
They're X and 1, yeah.
Yeah.
There was
he
some
did say that.
confusion where we thought they were
Yeah.
X and O,
Right.
but they were actually X and 1.
Either way, Bernie's